Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys 8 hidden changes that have happened in the OB42 update that you might have not known about, starting with change number 1. Now the first change has happened to the Falco Pet. Now earlier what the Falco Pet used to do was the Falco Pet used to increase the gliding and diving speed, but now they have changed the Falco Pet's ability, and the Falco Pet's new ability is that the Falco Pet will disable the enemy's auto aim when the owner is parachuting, which means that when you are parachuting and if you have a Falco Pet, the enemy won't be able to one tap or drag headshot you when you're in the sky. Now let's move on to change number 2. Now the second change that they have done is that you can go on to the secret room that is in the peak. Now first of all, to do this, you'll have to get one of the new teleportation devices from the vending machine, and you could also go up here using jumping shoes as well, but I think the easiest way is to get one of these teleportation devices from the vending machine, and afterwards what you need to do is go over here and set it up. Once you set it up, you can just teleport onto the secret room over here, and from over here you guys can either camp over here or you guys can also hide behind this small seat over here and surprise enemies. You can do a surprise attack on the enemies by hiding over here. Now let's move on to change number 3. Now the third change that they have done is that they have added sort of a fist fight area in the peak. Now the place where they have added this is on top of the peak. Now earlier a lot of players, the old players, used to go on top of the factory rooftop to do fist fights, but now you guys can go on top of the peak house and do fist fights. Now if you guys want to go up from this platform, you can also do that by going on top of these boxes over here. Now let's move on to change number 4. Now the next change that they have added is a new cancel button to certain skills such as the A124 character skill and also the Skylar character skill. Now this can be very useful. For example, let's say that when you're aiming the skill, all of a sudden the enemy moves away, so you will just waste that skill, right? But now there's a new cancel button that has been added, so when you're aiming, if the enemy moves away, you can just press the cancel button and cancel the skill. Now guys, this fifth change might sort of be a bad news for players that like to loot FF coins from arsenals, and the reason that I say this is because they have now removed FF coins from the arsenals. But don't worry, now they have added a new way that you guys can get FF coins, and that way is the new FF coin machines. Now once you go near one of these FF coin machines, you and your teammates will be able to get 200 coins, and the good thing is that it's very easy to find these FF coin machines because they will be shown on the minimap. Now let's move on to change number 6. Now after the OB42 update, a lot of character skills were changed, but out of those characters, there's one character that received a really big change, and I'm gonna be talking about that character because I think it's gonna be very important for you guys. The reason that I say this character has become very important is, first of all, this character is now immune to marking skills such as the Moko character skill, the Shiro character skill, the Auto character skill, and also the Iris character's marking skill. And not only that, this character is also now immune to the A124 character skill as well, which means that the A124 character skill won't work on this character. And the other thing is that this character is also immune to movement speed reducing skills such as the Homer character's drone. As you guys know, when the Homer character's drone hits an enemy, it reduces the enemy's movement speed, right? But this won't work on this character, and this character also has another skill, and that other skill is that this character will give you a 10% movement speed boost for 5 seconds, and the character that I'm talking about is the Joseph character. Now let's move on to change number 7. Now one of the problems that players used to have back then was that they were not able to use their active skills when they were jumping, right? When you were in the air, you were not able to use the active skills, but now after this OB42 update, you can use the active skills when jumping. Now let's move on to the 8th change. Now this change has happened to the Tatsuya character skill. Now earlier we were not able to use the Tatsuya character skill when we were in a crouch position, right? But now you can do that, but there's a way to do this. First of all, when you're in a crouch position, you'll also have to move with the joystick button. Once you do that, and once you press the Tatsuya character skill, your character will automatically stand up and dash forward. Now guys, there are also some hidden character abilities that a lot of players don't know about, and if you guys want to know 8 of these hidden abilities, make sure to go and check out this video.